Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator here in Erlengrat. We have some work to do, so I'm just hopping right into it, so I'm going to chat while we are plowing. What we are going to do today is finish up the soybean harvest. I almost called it canola. We have to finish up the harvest and finish gathering up all of the soybean straw, which, by the way, is through a mod, if anybody wants to know. It's called the Straw Me mod. You're able to find it in the mod hub here on Farming Sim if you guys want to check it out. But we also need food for our chickens. We are starting to run low. We're down to 1,600 liters of barley or wheat. I think it's barley that's in there. I can't remember. So what I'm going to do is we are going to plow up both this section and that section there, because they both need to be plowed, so I'm just going to get them done. This actually whole field needs to be plowed, but we haven't finished harvesting yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But yeah, this here is going to be for that because we need it. So we're going to plow, plant, and fertilize, and then we'll hop into doing a bit of harvesting. The price of the soybean straw was going up last episode, and it should still be, yeah, it's still going up, 225. Let's actually kick that back to 5 times. I slow it down when I'm planning, so it's a nice habit to get into, so I don't end up losing time while I'm walking around my farm thinking. But yeah, I'm been pretty happy with the episodes again lately. Not that I fell out of happiness with them, but I've been really enjoying Farming Sim. It's been a large amount of fun, and I hope you guys have been enjoying them as well. So the trees are growing, which is nice. The third row did grow towards the end of the last episode. They upped their growth stage, which would be nice. I still think it's going to be probably another 4 or 5 episodes before we get to it. Get to being able to chop them down, to be honest. So, again, I think it'll be fine. But when we do, it's going to make us a good amount of money. We'll probably look at anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per tree. And there's a lot. I spaced them about 10 meters apart. Some under, some over. Let's fix that, which was weird. It was in the middle of the blades. Yoink. V. But yeah, we'll be able to make a good amount of money off of them. And as I said, I think there's, well, let's make a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's about 25 to 27 trees per plot. Per line. So that's 20, 40, 60. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 130 trees. It's going to cost us money to get all the stuff we need to chop this down, though. Before we do it, we do still need to buy a tractor that can have a good front-end loader, front-end attachment on it, so that we can get a log grabber, so we can keep the logs a bit on the longer side. So that's going to be a thing we'll have to do. I'm still deciding on which tractor I want next. I am considering still getting the little small, I think it was a Massey Ferguson we were talking about before. Let's hop into small tractors. Yeah, the little Massey Ferguson 135. I think it'd be a nice little yard tractor to have. And it'd be very useful to have just for moving stuff around. It can have a front end loader, but I don't think it'll be a big enough front end loader to really do any of the log work. And we really won't know that until we do buy the tractor and really use it on here, which we will end up buying it before we do any of the trees. So we'll find that stuff out then. Why does it keep popping up like that? I don't know. I also did find out I'd been using this backwards. So this is also a mod that you can find in the mod hub. I can't remember which one this is, but if you search under subsoilers, you'll see subsoilers or plows. You'll see this there. It's just a 6 meter plow slash cultivate subsoiler, and it works in both directions, whether you're going with the points forward. So let's actually lift it up so you can see real quick that guy there, so you can have them go forwards or the other way around, which I had been doing, and I hadn't really noticed that I'd been doing that, and it was weird. So that's a little bit of a thing there. But I think what we're gonna do is, because I really want to see what else we can get done. I want to try and get a couple of extra things done, smaller things. I do want to buy that little tractor today. So I think the best use of our time is to get this done with a bit of speed and a bit of beat. So let's throw it on and get started. Again, a task that almost entirely fills up the time lapse. Huh. It is funny how often that happens on here. I don't know if just a lot of the tasks end up being pretty consistent or what, but I've been pretty good lately with getting a task and getting it done in the exact time that I normally do. So I normally only record for about 10 to 15 minutes for time lapses. Just so it only cuts down to a shorter amount of time for you guys. I think it makes it a bit better. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's a bit better. But as you can see, we now have these fields here fully done. You can see over here there was sections that weren't used because we had put in the I'm drawing a blank on what it was, but the oilseed radish. Sorry, that's what we had done down the middle there. So now you'll see we have a 2 fertilizer on those and a 1 there. So we will still end up doing some fertilizing. It'll be fine. But now what we need to do is you know what, we'll do the harvesting first. I think that'll be better. And everything that's harvested from this field here is going to get dumped into our silo. We're not going to put any of it, none of it's going to get sold today at least. It may be sold in the future, but for now, it's just going to be put in that thing there, which we did buy last episode. That's another mod there. I actually really like that one. That one's a really nice, simple little silo. And I think it fits a bit better with the buildings that are around. There was another one I was looking at, but it is a little bit on the big side. Are we? Nope. There we go. We need to dump out our straw so we can make some money. And I probably could have planned this a bit better for the agroforestry. It is something I will end up doing. I think after we cut down the trees, I'm going to replow those points there and more effectively mark our stuff. So the way you're supposed to do it is your row is supposed to be as wide as your header. You're just supposed to be able to drive down through and use your header. I think I ended up doing this way because I thought that our seeder there, the drill was a difference bigger. So it might not be, it might be. I honestly don't remember. So it is something I'll have to check between now and then, because I am planning on getting a different drill along with a seeder so that we can do sunflowers and corn and that kind of stuff. Mainly corn for silage in the future, but we may do corn bales as well. I am undecided. Corn does give you an okay amount of money, especially when you can bale up the stalks afterwards. That is also part of the straw meat, which is what we're using. This mod here allows us to make the straw. It is for soybeans, canola, and corn. It adds straw for those 3 there, and they are actually worth a larger amount than the other straws, which are not really worth a lot. So as you saw, we checked it out earlier. This stuff here is pushing almost 250 bucks per 1,000 liters, which I think is a great price. It's a very, very solid price. Come on, Red. There we go. You know, I didn't do maintenance on my header. Actually, no, I think I did. Between last episode and this one, I may have done it. You got to keep your header up. If you don't have your header maintenance taken care of, you lose a lot of crop. You know, if it's the combine harvester, you just do it slower. But if it's the header, you actually get a lower yield. if it's out of maintenance. So I try and keep it at least 80% and higher at all times. Doing the bigger fields, sometimes it might drop a little lower, but it happens. You can't really do much about it unless you want to continuously repair in the larger fields. It really won't happen on these ones, but if I did all of my fields back to back, it does kind of lower it a bit. So that's one of those things that just kind of happens. But I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit more music for you. I think that's the best way to handle this harvesting. It's going to get done real fast. I think it's only going to take us a minute or two to do each row, and then we'll continue working on the soybean straw, which is, I think, the only way we're going to make money today. But maybe before that, I might end up buying the other tractor. As I said, I'm a little undecided. I really want a new tractor, and I'm probably going to end up getting the little guy because he's only 10,000, you know? So you should probably start hearing some music just about now, and I am going to continue the grind of harvesting these fields and hopefully get a good amount of it done. Actually, not a bad harvest. We've got about, it's going to be over 8,000, I think, once we get it easily. And it's almost a full combine full, which is pretty nice. As I said, this is just going to be kind of a drop it and leave it kind of money fund, you know, trying to, it's something that I never end up doing, but I really should, is hold on to a little bit more of the stuff, especially if I have some money. You know, it's not really an issue if I've already got a little bit of money kicking around. I can hang out and be good, and it's smart. So that's what I'm going to try and do. A lot of the times, whatever's planted in here will probably end up being put in here, just to save it until we hit, well, most of it's going to be for animal feed, but also if the price is down a bit, we'll hold on to it and we'll sell it when the price goes up. So let's take a look at soybean. Soybean's actually still up, so I could sell it right now if I want, but I think I'm just going to hold on to it just so that I have it for the future. That is pretty much the only reason why. And it's, as I said, it's one of those, hey, if I end up needing it, I need it. So we'll be able to do that, because yeah, that's about, at current price, it's about 10,000, you know, so it'll be a solid money chunk in the future. I actually want to see if these guys need to be cleaned at all. They do. I also keep forgetting about the eggs. We're not going to sell the eggs till it's full. I think that'll be a thing we'll do. We got, what, 2 full, and then one's about halfway? Yeah, just about halfway. So, and it does seem like they keep swapping back and forth, so I don't know when they're going to be full. But yeah, our next task, as I said, is to get these done. I do kind of wish I had grabbed the next size up in loading wagons. But this one here, honestly, looking at it, I thought it would have been fine. Which one do I have? Let's hop in here, over to here, loading wagons. I got one of the new ones for the DLC. I have this one here, so 16. Yeah, I just didn't see $15,000 being worth 4,000 more like liters. So I can see why I chose that. 8,000. Yeah. So I think it was worth it. I do want to eventually get a bigger one. The loading wagons are really only going to be for this straw, because when I do have the standard straws and hay and such, I want to keep those so that I can use them in the future for cows. That's my goal. I want to get all the way to doing cows and pigs in this series here. We'll see. I may end up skipping sheep for now and just moving straight into cows or pigs. We are going to have pig food because we do get a decent amount of pig food from the potatoes. I think we got almost 6,000 liters of pig feed, which is very nice. I think those, each container is 1,000 over there. So That was a good haul. I might actually buy this field. Because we have field 21, which is not currently... Could buy 7. What are they asking for 7? 172,000. No, because I'm only gonna get 90K for selling this one. Yeah. Boo. It's because you get all this extra land with it. I could consider that field there, but I don't know actually what's planted in it. Let's take a look. Back to here. Oh no. No. Nope. I don't want to do a potato field that big. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm gonna do potatoes myself, but I definitely don't want to do a potato field that big. At least with the tech that I have for harvesting potatoes, that's just too much. Honestly, if I had filled up both of those sections of potatoes, I think that might have even been too much for myself. So, we're definitely not buying a potato field. Once we do get bigger potato tech, I think we can go for it, but with what we have right now, definitely not. But yeah, we're selling this stuff up. I think we were getting like 33 or 3,700 before. I think it was 3,300. So let's see, we're getting 4,200 now. So a decent increase, which I'm very happy about, especially because I still have several loading wagons. I think there's going to be about 4 or 5 loading wagons worth of straw on the ground over there. I will have to check because I was a little off. Last episode we did, actually still have my tally here, 7, including that one that we did. We picked up 7 full wagons off that field, and the price has just been going up the whole time we've been selling it. So this will probably be close to another 1, if I'm honest. And then we've got everything on the other field. So we're going to have a rare 3 time-lapse episode, and I hope that's fine with you guys. I know time-lapses aren't everybody's bag, but it's a bit easier to do this kind of job with some time-lapsing. So, again, music, speed, money coming in. That there is a solid chunk of change. We've made just about 20. We'll probably make about 20,000. Oh, we're not even gonna have enough space to get all this. Oh, well, as I was saying, we've probably made about 20,000 doing this, and because the price has been going up the whole time, the first five loads I did were at a really low price. Well, I say really low. It's like 203 bucks. We're pushing almost 300 now. Yeah, 277. So I think we've lost about 5,000, you know, which obviously I wouldn't really, lost is probably the wrong term, because you can't really forecast these prices unless you can see that it's going up. There's not really anything you knew about it. So I am fine with that, because just from what we've done today, we can afford that tractor, our new little tractor, with no problems. I was considering putting all of this money towards a new larger tractor than the little guy we're getting, but I'm not going to. That'll pretty much just eat up all of our funds, and as I said, I don't really need a newer tractor right now. I am going to before we do the trees though, as I said, but I'm not in a rush for that. We'll probably get 1 or 2 more harvests between now and then, And I may even look into paying a little bit of our loan off. I think we owe like 130,000 from just amounts I've taken out to buy a couple little things over time. Actually, I can check that right now. What's it in billing? 120,000. So we do owe a little bit there, which is fine. As I said, most of it was taken out just to get us some extra equipment early on that I probably could have just saved up for and been fine with, but I don't know. It's an odd decision. A very, very odd decision. But what I think we're going to do now is I'm going to finish gathering this up here. It's probably only going to be 7 or 10% of the loading wagon, which is fine. It's still going to be probably $1,000 if it's at about, oh, actually, yeah. I don't know. Nah, probably not 1,000. Maybe like 600. But it's still going to be pretty solid. I'm happy about it. But I am just going to do this. We're going to shut this guy off. And we are going to go buy ourselves a new tractor because that is what I want to do. And we're going to swing all the way to the end. Look at them. 45 horsepower, max speed of 21 miles an hour. Oh, we can get black or gray. I'm not doing the red on the rims. I don't really see a difference here. It kind of looks like the tires change a little. I don't know. But yeah, let's go front guard, front weight frame. I think we're gonna get a weight because I am gonna want it, as I said, for actually, you know what? No, because we're really only gonna use it for a little bit of lifting. I'm gonna keep it open top, flat top fenders. I think we'll keep the shell type the shell type fenders because I do like those a bit better. These ones are nice. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Headlights, side lights. Oh, we got to get the little eyeballs. Definitely getting those. We'll set up. What do we got? Narrow tires. Rear, double rear narrow tires. Now we'll keep it standard for now. We'll update it if needed. Engine setup. $1,300 and it doesn't change anything. So we're not going to do that, but we are going to throw the front end loader attachment on it. I don't know what front end loaders will fit for this. So what are we spending? So 12,000 with the upgrades. And let's check out front end loader attachment. There we go. Front loaders. I think I need one of these. Yeah, the MF35. Alright, so what is the difference? I'll go with this one because I think this one has the hydraulic bend, the hydraulics here, so it can kick higher. We'll stick with red. Okay, let's go pick up our new tractor. I'm hoping that the Flegels will fit on this so that I can use it. Oh, it's got that classic tractor sound. Whoop, I don't need that. But look at her. Ain't she nice? I like it. It's got a starter. It's funny. It looks like it has 2 starters. Does it? It looks like a starter, doesn't it? Huh. Maybe it's a odd looking alternator. I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with it. We got our fuel filters, our oil filters, everything nice and fancy in here. Let's get this guy hooked up. Actually, we might be able to use this for loading the logs. Huh. I'll probably have to get a smaller weight. My weight is way too big for this. And he cooks. It did say 21 miles an hour. I'll be fine if it's only 16. What do I care? It might also be the extra weight from the front end loader. So. Whoop. I don't know why they keep putting these signs back up. I just keep hitting them. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good spot for us to wrap it up today. I'm going to sell off that load in between now and the next episode. And I'll probably come up with a plan. It's probably going to be planting. We'll put something over here and something over there. Heck, who knows? I might end up selling everything. I don't even know. Well, I probably won't sell the fields over there, but I may end up selling this one Or actually, I may end up, I don't know. I may sell the other field over by us and buy something that's a little bit more travel. Because it's always fun having to travel a little bit. But that is unrelated. Let's keep on keeping on and wrap up the episode. So, as I was saying, I hope you did enjoy. And if you did, please do let me know with a like and a comment down below. Those are some things that I asked for. If you have any other ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments as well. But as I was saying, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.